I've been lacking on Vee Blocks, so I thought I'd build myself some Vee Blocks. I'll use this piece of angle iron welded inside the channel, and then after I got that done, I'll show it again. Now, as you can see, I have it all welded together, and the next step is to do a little trim work and some cutting and sanding. Now I have all my Vee blocks cut out. I have, if you see the hole at the end of the stick, I believe that one's 3/8, this one's 1/2 inch hole, and this is a 1/4 inch hole. And I'll show what that's for after I get them cleaned up. And I need to weld the tang on probably the 3/8 hole. So I'll get all that done, and then I'll take another picture. The way this Vee block works is I have a 3/8 hole in the center of the Vee block, and what I do is I run the drill bit down in the center of the hole, and then I take the C-clamp and clamp it to the table, which is in a fixed position. Then what you can do is you can change your drill bit to the size of bit you want to drill the hole in the round stock. And I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say you have the round stock just sitting on your workbench, and you measure where you want the hole in relationship to the end of the part. So let's say you put it here, and let's say that's a center punched hole. You just set it in the Vee block, and then come down with whatever size drill bit you want, and it centers itself. You're ready to go. So anyway, that's the reason I have these Vee blocks. Not to mention on my milling machine, I could use them to hold parts in the milling machine. And here's my 4 Vee blocks, all done, just itching to be used. I've been wanting these for years, but now that I'm retired, I have plenty of time to work on projects like this. So I'll enjoy them, and in the meantime, you enjoy everything you do. Okay, the Vee blocks are all done, ready to use, and let's see, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch, and then 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2. End of story, and looking forward to using them someday.